Mày đi ra đi. Đi. Hello teacher.
Hello chưa? Teacher đã bao giờ teacher hiện hình đây là mình hello này.
Hello teacher. Mẹ ơi. Chào teacher bằng tiếng Anh là gì mẹ?
Hello teacher hoặc là good evening.
Hello teacher. Hello teacher. Hello teacher.
Very work.
Trời, dậy đi mẹ. Con ăn sáng mẹ.
Okay, so this isn't a chair because it's a desk. How about this one? This is a...
Xong rồi mẹ ơi. Chắc như vậy.
Đúng rồi ạ.
Hello teacher. Hello teacher. Học đến đoạn này. Học đến đoạn này. Teacher ơi, dạy học đi. Teacher. Hello teacher.
Teacher chuẩn bị vào rồi.
À, viết được không?
Không. Đấy con thử viết rồi. Con lấy này. Con pha tay vào đây này. Không phải vào màn hình ấy vào chỗ này này.
Vui work.
Đây. Đấy, có gì xuống? Đấy. Đấy, thế, đúng rồi.
Đợi con để...
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, Duplo.
Hello.
Can you say good evening? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. So, Duplo, can you hear me? Yes, I can. Can you say, yes, I can?
Yep, I can.
Very good job. Okay, Duplo, can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, very good job. So, how are you today, Duplo? Are you happy or are you sad?
Thôi, tập trung học đi đừng vẽ nữa con. Cô đang hỏi anh happy kìa, không vẽ nữa.
How are you today?
I'm happy.
Yay! I'm happy that Duplo is happy for today. Okay, so Duplo, are you ready for our class for tonight? Ready?
Yeah.
Yes, great job. All right, so in our last lesson, Duplo, we ended our lesson here. Listen and say,
Yeah.
and then after that, we are going to practice it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Very good. So we are going to listen to our audio first. And after listening to our audio, we are going to practice, okay? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, oops. So let's listen to our audio. Give me a moment. There you go.
Page 6.
Yeah.
B. Listen and say. Then practice.
It's a book.
It's a
It isn't
book.
a notebook.
It isn't a notebook.
It is.
Let's have that once again.
Listen and say. Then practice.
It's a book.
It's a book.
It isn't a notebook.
It isn't a notebook. One more time. It isn't a notebook.
Notebook.
Okay, so let's have this. It isn't.
Yeah.
All right, so let's say this once again. It isn't.
Yeah.
Okay. It isn't a notebook.
Notebook.
Okay, very good job.
It's.
It's.
It is.
It is.
Isn't.
Isn't.
Is not.
Is not.
1,
Let's have number 1.
It's a book.
It's
It
a book.
isn't a notebook.
It isn't a notebook.
2,
It's a notebook. It isn't a book.
It's a notebook.
3,
It's a desk. It isn't a chair.
Okay.
4,
It's a chair. It isn't a desk.
Okay.
One,
All right. So we are going to practice that one. And I want Duplo to repeat after teacher Aika. Okay? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's have number 1. What is this one? It's a.
Book.
Okay, very good. So let's have or let's read this one. Can you say it's a? Can you please read? It's a
It's a
book.
book.
It
Buka.
isn't a.
It's a book.
Very good. It's a book. It isn't a.
Yes.
Can you please repeat?
Notebook.
Very good.
Notebook.
It isn't a notebook. Okay, so how about this one? It's
It's a notebook.
very good. It's a notebook. It isn't.
It's a notebook.
Yes, very good job. It's a notebook. It isn't a.
It's a
It isn't a. What is this? It's a notebook. It isn't a book. One more time. Can you please read? It's.
Cắt vào đây.
Can you please read this one?
Đọc thử cô.
It's.
Notebook.
Okay, so
It's-
please. Very good. Please repeat after me. It's a notebook.
It's a notebook.
It isn't a book. Once again.
Isn't a book.
Very good.
Yeah.
It isn't a book. Great job. So now let's have number 3. What is this one? It's a.
It's a
Can you please read that one? It's a It's a desk.
It's a
Can you please read desk? Desk. Once again, desk. Okay, very good. It's a desk. It isn't a or it isn't a. Can you please
Apple.
read this one?
Yeah.
Chair.
Chair.
Very good. Okay, so let's read this one. Please repeat after me. It's a desk. It isn't a chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't a chair.
Very good job.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
Duplo, you are doing a good job, Duplo. So now let's have the next one. How about this one, Duplo? It's a.
Chair.
Very good. Can you
Yeah.
say it's a chair?
A
Mhm.
chair.
Okay, it isn't a. It isn't a. Desk.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's read this one. Please repeat after teacher. It's a chair.
It's a chair.
It isn't a desk.
Chair. Isn't a desk.
Okay, very good job. So thank you so much for that, Duplo. And now we are already done with our activity letter B. Now let's have our activity letter C. Sing. Oh, we are going to sing a song. Okay, so let's sing a song. Are you ready? Okay, so let's sing a song.
Page 7. C. Sing. It's a book.
It's a book.
What is it? What is it? It's a book. It isn't a notebook.
It's a book. It isn't a notebook.
What is it? What is it? It's a desk. It isn't a chair.
It's a desk. It isn't a chair. What is it? What is it? It's a book. It isn't a notebook. It's a book. It isn't a notebook. What is it? What is it? It's a desk. It isn't a chair. It's a desk. It isn't a chair.
Oh, we are done listening to our audio. So this time we are going to read. And then after we are going to read, we are going to sing it again. Okay? All right. So are you ready? Ready? Duplo? Ready? Ready, set, go. Okay, great job. So let's read this one. It's a book.
Song.
Okay, can you please read? It's a book.
It's
Okay, let's read this one. What is it?
a book.
Okay, so let's read first. What is it?
Book.
Okay, thank you for saying book, but we are going to read this first. What? Read. We're going to say this one first. What? Please repeat after me. What?
What?
Very good. What is it?
What is it?
What is it? Uh-huh.
What is
Very good. It's a, can you say it's
is
a, it's a, what is this?
book.
Yes, it's a book. Very good. How about this one? It isn't.
Gì đấy? Hả?
One more time. Okay. All right. So cute.
Không, vào nói cho em đi. Xin lỗi cô, em phải đi tới. Vào nói cho em đi. Nó không biết nói. Không nói xong cô giáo lại gọi không thấy không bạn đâu. Đi nói là đi vào đây á. Đi cô nào khác. Thì sẽ Thì khẩn trương ra là học không để hết giờ. Dẫn về cái chuột.
Hello teacher. Ngừng lại. Trời ơi, có tiếng.
Đi học hết.
Thì nói chỗ này nói đường
Đây.
Hello teacher.
Hello there, Duplo. Welcome back. So now let's continue our lesson, okay? So let's read this one again. It isn't.
Notebook.
Yes, it isn't a
Notebook.
Okay, so it's a book. It isn't a notebook. Okay, so let's have this one. What is it? What is it? It's a. What is that one?
Yeah.
Is that the chair? What is that one?
Desk.
Yes, it's a desk. And it isn't a. It isn't a. What is this one?
Chair.
Okay, it isn't a chair. So it's a desk. It isn't a chair. Okay, very good. So thank you so much for that, Duplo. So now what are we going to do is we are going to listen again to the audio and we are going to sing. Okay? I want you to sing. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let's start in 3, 2,
Desk.
1,
One.
go!
Go.
Page 7. C. Sing.
Sing.
It's a book.
What is it? What is it? It's a book. It isn't a notebook.
It's a book. It isn't a notebook.
What is it? What is it? It's a desk. It isn't a chair.
It's a desk. It isn't a chair. What is it? What is it? It's a book. It isn't a notebook. It's a book. It isn't a notebook. What is it? What is it? It's a desk. It isn't a chair. It's a desk. It isn't a chair.
Okay, okie dokie dokie. And now we are already done with our letter C. Now let's have our letter D. So we are going to listen to one audio and you are going to put a number on it. Okay? All right. So when we put 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3.
or 4. But first, we are going to listen to an audio, okay? Okay, so let's listen. Our audio will be starting now.
Page 7. D. Listen and number. 1.
Number.
It's a book. It isn't a notebook.
For number 1, it's a book. It isn't a notebook. Where is number 1? Can you put number 1? It's a book.
Yeah.
It isn't a notebook. Where is it? Ooh, it's a book. It isn't a notebook. Where is number 1? You're going to put numbers here. Okay, you're going to put numbers here. So where is number 1?
Đâu, số 1 ở đâu?
Yeah.
Đấy, con viết đi.
Wow, very good. Your answer is correct. Okay, so thank you so much for that one. Now let's have the next one.
2.
It's a desk.
Số 2.
It isn't a chair.
Oh, for number 2, it is a desk. It isn't a chair. Where is a desk? But it isn't a chair. Where is number 2? Can you tell me?
Không biết.
Number. It's okay. Okay, no worries, no worries. Let me get that. Okay, there you go, there you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, can you put number 2 again? Okay, so I will help Duplo to put number 2. So this is 2. Wow, very good, Duplo. Your answer is correct. Okay, so let's have the next one, Duplo.
3.
It's a notebook. It isn't a desk.
It's a notebook. It isn't a desk. Where is number 3? It's a notebook. It isn't a desk. Mhm. Okay, let's put it here. All right, very good job, Duplo. Your answer is correct again. Wow. Okay, so let's have the next or the last one.
4.
It's a chair. It isn't a book.
It's a chair. It isn't a book. Where is number
7.
4? It's a chair. It isn't a book. Where is it? Where is number 4? Wow, that's a perfect 4. Very good job, Duplo. So thank you so much for that. Okay, and now we are already done with our exercise. Letter D, Duplo. Now let's have our letter E. Look around your classroom, point and say. Okay, so we are going to look around and you are going to point and say. Okay, Duplo. Let's have this one. What is this? It's a
Book.
Is that a book? Yes, that's a book. Very good. Great job. So that's a book. Okay, so can you tell me where is the chair, Duplo? Chair. Chair.
Yeah.
Chair. Very good. That's a chair. Great job. All right. So thank you so much. How about this one? Can you look at this? What is this one?
Your book.
It's a note.
Book.
Very good, notebook. Okay, so thank you so much for that. That's a book. It isn't a notebook. All right, so now we are already done with our exercise letter E. Now let's have our lesson number 3. So we are going to have story. Wow! Yay! We are going to have our story. So for first we are going to have so we are going to talk about the pictures and then we are going to listen and read, okay? All right. So once again, we are going to talk about the pictures and we are going to listen and read. So let's have our first picture here, Duplo. Ooh, so this is our first picture. Wow, can you tell me what do you see in the first picture? Oh, what do you see in our first picture? What is this one? Uh-huh. What can you see? I can see lunchbox. What do you call this one, Duplo? This is a table. Okay, one more time. Please repeat after me. Table.
Table.
Very good. So we have table. All right. So we also have swing. Yeah, so this is swing. Okay, so let's have this one. So there are kids in the playground. Some are preparing their food and some are playing in the playground. That is in the first picture. So now let's have our second picture. Okay. So the other kid joined them to eat their lunch. Whoa, so can you see that lunch there? So we have a lunch box with a fried chicken and a milk or juice. All right, so let's have our next one. Okay, so are you okay, Duplo? Are you okay? All right, so let's have this one. So everyone is, there you go. Everyone is calling Mike. And all of them here are eating. Oh, they are eating together. All right, so let's listen to our audio, okay? All right, so
Yeah.
let's have our audio number 15. So please listen carefully.
Page 8. Lesson 3. Story. A. Talk about the pictures. Then listen and read. I'm great.
Hi, Emma. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? I'm good. Hi, Danny. How are you? I'm okay. Look! Mike! 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 How are you, Mike? I'm great. Thank you.
Okay, so we are done listening to our audio, Duplo. Okay, so we are going to read this one, okay, Duplo? Let's read it. Okay, so let's have this one. Can you please read? I'm great.
Embrace.
Oh, very good job. Okay, so how about this one? Hi, Emma. How are you?
Hurt you. Không đọc được.
Alright, so thank you so much for that, Duplo. Okay, so let's have the next one. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? Alright, so let's read. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? Can you please repeat that once again? I'm fine. Oh, I can't hear Duplo. So let's have this one. I'm fine. Okay, thank you. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? Okay, so we are almost time. Don't worry. You can play after this one. Okay, so we're just going to read this one first. Okay. All right, so let's read this one. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you? Can you repeat after, teacher? I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you. How are you? How are you? How are you? Okay, how about this one? I'm good. Can you say I'm good? I'm good. Very good job. How about this one? Hi, Danny. How are you? Okay, once again, hi Danny. How are you? Okay, how about this one? I'm okay. I can't hear you. Can you please speak louder? I'm okay. I'm okay. All right then. So let's have this one. Look, Mike. Okay, let's read it. Look, Mike. Okay. Look, Mike. How about this one? Mike. One. Mike. How about this? How are you, Mike? Can you please repeat that one? How are you, Mike? How? Once again, how are you, Mike? Oh, how are you, Mike? Oh, for the last one, this is the last one because our time is almost done. I'm great. Thank you. Can I hear that one? Thank you. Okay, Mike. Okay, Duplo, our class is over now, and it's time for us to say goodbye. All right, so please practice your pronunciation, okay? All right, so good night, Duplo, and thank you so much for tonight. See you next time. Goodbye, Duplo.
Bye.